This is T. Corman of the SCP Foundation, continuing Dr. Campbell's request. Let's see, today, SCP-2043, also known as Remember Me. Object Class, Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-2043 is contained in Standard Humanoid Containment Chamber. Subject is to be monitored and recorded at all times by 2 or more individuals and/or video recorders. In the event of a containment breach, personnel who come in contact with SCP-2043 are advised to maintain eye contact with subject until fully contained. Due to subject's inability to communicate and tendency to wander, personnel are to consistently monitor Site-3399 for additional instances of SCP-2043. Use of non-lethal force is authorized if practicable. Containment teams are to consist of no more than 2 individuals per unit. Description: SCP-2043 is a 19-year-old Caucasian female bearing resemblance to a former missing person, Ariella, and the last name has been censored out. Note C, Section 19A3. Looks like 19A3 is here, but I'm going to keep going and it's not too much longer till we get to it anyway. When an individual observing the subject looks away, SCP-2043 will create physical duplicates of themselves within the individual's line of sight. Each new instance will additionally begin to duplicate in turn at a rate of 20 to 30 seconds per duplication. Duplicate instances of SCP-2043 are physically and genetically identical to the original. The effect is increased exponentially when the addition of more viewers. Although a fixed number, minimum of 2, of viewers can minimize chances of duplication by maintaining overlapping lines of sight. SCP-2043 is generally unresponsive to external stimuli, remaining non-responsive to all attempts at communication as well as most attempts at physical contact. SCP-2043's awareness of physical contact appears to be uniform amongst all duplicated instances, which may result in mass panic among SCP-2043 instances and the potential for uncontrolled duplication depending on SCP-2043's instance's mobility. Attempts at teaching SCP-2043 to communicate via touch have yielded little success. Let's see, Note 19-A3. Ariella went missing from Redacted on, most of the date's gone, but it's sometime in July in 19-something, at age 7, before being discovered 10 years later in the cellar of a neighbor. Further details are available due to an investigation. SCP-2043 was discovered 9 years following the disappearance 70 kilometers away, when police were called by an individual who claimed to have discovered Ariella in her cellar. It is unknown if SCP-2043's effects were evident to the individual. The presence of multiple officers triggered an apparition of several hundred instances of SCP-2043, which led to an incident in which shots were fired and multiple instances of SCP-2043 were killed. Foundation personnel were alerted to the situation 18 hours later, necessitating a temporary quarantine of the town of Redacted and mass administration of Class B amnestics to affected individuals. Following this event and a thorough investigation, it was noted that SCP-2043 bore a strong resemblance to age-progressed photographs of Ariella. A potential link to the disappearance led to a renewed investigation leading to an individual's recovery. A separate parallel investigation by Foundation agents embedded in Redacted found that Ariella had had no knowledge of SCP-2043, nor the individual responsible for discovering SCP-2043. Miss, and her last name is taken out, was also noted to look substantially different from her age-progressed photo. Further details are classified pending an ongoing investigation. Addendum. Following a recurrence of SCP-2043 apparitions have been reported in the town of Redacted, it was discovered that of the individuals exposed to SCP-2043, a blotted out percent have retained memory of SCP-2043, and repeated administration of amnestics was found to be necessary to remove memory of SCP-2043. Due to risk of autoimmune and or neurological disorder as a result of frequent use of high-level amnestics, a cover story has been released and the town placed under watch for recurrences. Residents of the town frequently hold conferences and rallies in support of SCP-2043, forming a group called Remember Ari, calling for renewed efforts to locate Ariella. Informing unaware residents of the girl's successful recovery has been largely unsuccessful, as residents quickly returned to campaigns and foundations for Remember Ari. Various stories have been offered by residents to explain the apparent discrepancy, including claims that Ariella's sister simultaneously disappeared, or else referring to SCP-2043 as another Ari, or the other Ari. Let's see. Addendum 2, as of, and the date's blotted out except for the year 2014, Ariella and her mother have been confirmed as members of Remember Ari. That's kind of weird. Addendum 3, on date's also blocked out, but the year is still 2014. The bodies of 2 identical twin boys were discovered in, redacted, approximately 700 meters from the recovery site of SCP-2043, bearing gunshot wounds at close range. Discovered on the scene was a missing persons poster for a child, Lee, and the middle and last name had been blocked out, containing an age-progressed photo depicting Lee as a teenager. As with SCP-2043, both deceased individuals bore a strong resemblance to the age-progressed photo. While Lee has yet to be found, a potential link to SCP-2043 cannot be conclusively established. Footnotes. Testing has shown mammals, avians, most reptiles, and amphibians, and video recording devices trigger this effect as well. Let's see, it seems... that effect is the creating an individual when the subject looks away. Well, that's an odd one. It seems just like a breach waiting to happen. If it can pop as many of itself as it needs to be in peripheral vision. But I'm not the one that is in charge of all this, so. But that was SCP-2043, Remember Me.